Welcome again to my third video, third video on this channel. I think it should be my third video. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. Today, I'm going to be giving you guys a little introduction into my life, little tips into how I trade and why I trade and everything. So let's begin. So who am I? My name is Ahim Banks. As you can see, I've got about 6 years of experience in the trading currency market. I'm a day trader, so meaning I open and close positions before the end of the day. And just to let you guys know, this is going to be a bit of a long video. And if you can't watch anything longer than 2 minutes, I say you leave right now. So for the people who decided they're gonna stay, this is gonna be a very important video. This might change your life. Okay, so let's cut to the chase. Why you guys are here? As you see in the title, it says I found a new strategy. It's my strategy. I call it the SAR strategy. I created it. No one else has the strategy. It only belongs to me. So obviously the SAR strategy is a trading strategy, and I know there's many types of strategies in the like currency trading market. However, for someone who's been trading for about 5 6 years now, I feel like most of these strategies don't really work. And I'll tell you why these common strategies don't work. So, if I have to give a great example, which most of you guys here probably trade, support and resistance. So, with support and resistance, everyone knows support and resistance. Like, for example, the banks and the brokers, they know exactly what you're going to do and when you do it, which is why most people who trade support and resistance don't make any money. The banks know that you're going to take a certain trade in a certain area, where you're going to put your stop loss, where you're going to put your targets. And why do you think you lose money? So for a lot of people watching now, you probably trade support and resistance and you're probably not profitable. And that's fine, honestly. So what I want you guys to do, I want you guys to get a pen and paper and take some notes, because what I'm going to tell you is going to be very important in your trading journey. And if you're not profitable with these strategies that I'm telling you right now, these tips that I'm going to give you, you're going to be very, very profitable. It's only going to work if you put the work in. So make sure you get a pen and paper and take some of these notes down. Okay, first of all, you have to have a unique strategy. You know, everyone and their mom, as I said before, they know how to trade support and resistance. You've got these other strategies like fair value gap, SMA, ICT, all of that. You've probably tried all of these strategies and you've made no money. So with your unique strategy, you have to make your own strategy. And with all these retail strategies, you have to use it to your own advantage. So you have to create strategies within those strategies that exist. It probably sounds very confusing, but I'll give you an example. So my SAR strategy, it takes advantage of support and resistance. So support and resistance is already a strategy, but my SAR strategy is a strategy within support and resistance. So I take advantage of that. So millions of people don't know my strategy. No one knows my strategy. I'm the only one who knows my strategy, and the other people that I teach, they are the only people who know my strategies, and it's not that many people. So if most people don't know your strategy, you're most likely going to be profitable, because if everyone knows a strategy, it's not going to work. So for example, this video is going to reach less than 100 people, which is great, because the tips that I give, only less than 100 people are going to know how to implement them, how to trade them, meaning it's going to continue keep working for the long term. So my SAR strategy, what does it do? It takes advantage of support and resistance. So for example, maybe if there's a support level, I know exactly what to do. I know exactly what everyone's going to do. I know exactly what you're going to do. So then I do pretty much the opposite. I take advantage of support and resistance. So most people, they take trades in obvious places. As I said before, most people, especially when it comes to support and resistance, they take trades in the most obvious of places. They put their stop loss in the obvious places and they take profit in the obvious places. And I know that. And I know the banks know that. Hence why the SAR strategy takes advantage of that. So for example, a lot of people they'll take a buy in an obvious buy zone and they'll take a sell in an obvious sell zone. So I'll show you exactly what I mean by when I say this. Another thing, just before I get to that, I don't understand why. I feel like most people know that the banks take advantage of them. They take advantage of their trades. The brokers take advantage. I feel like most people know that. If you don't, that's the truth. Most people know that. I think. But what makes me feel a type of way is they know that the banks know where they're going to trade, but they still take a trade in the same place. They keep making the same mistakes. It doesn't make sense. You can't keep making the same mistakes and expecting a different outcome. That's called insanity. So let me show you an example of what most people do and what I do. So as you see here, the first example here, a lot of people they will wait. As you see, I've already drawn my zones here. So a lot of people they'll draw their zones in the same place. They'll wait for price to go this area, into the area, and they'll take a sell. But look what happened. Price went right into the area and slammed through that area. It would have taken them out. It would have hit the stop loss and then it would have dropped down. However, as you can see clearly, price went into the resistance zone. I knew exactly what most people would do, and I knew exactly what I was looking for. So I took a buy and then it hit my take profit. Easy. In this other example, the same thing as the first example. A lot of people they'll draw their zones, they'll wait for price to get in that zone, the resistance zone, they'll take a sell and they will lose, which is exactly what would have happened if I took a sell. However, I knew what most people would do, and I knew exactly what I'm looking for. So I took a buy, and look what happened. Hit my take profit. However, I do want you guys to remember one thing, one key takeaway. At least I'm not saying buy at resistance or sell at support. You're going to lose money if you do that. It does not work like that. That is not what I do. I don't just wait for price to enter a certain zone and do the opposite. No, you're going to lose money. You have to know exactly when to buy or when to sell. That's what the retail strategies don't tell you. You have to know exactly when to buy, when to sell. They'll say, the classic, you sell here, you buy here. That's not what I mean by that. There's certain things, certain conditions that have to be met before you execute a trade. And if you do that, you're going to win way more than you lose. My percentage is around 75%. I'm not saying I don't lose. Obviously, everybody loses. But I win way more than I lose. So that brings me to the end of this video. Make sure you like and subscribe. And obviously, I'm going to be talking more about the SAI in more videos. I'll be showing more examples and exactly what I do. So you guys have to continue watching most of my videos. And to do that, obviously, you're going to have to stay subscribed and like the video as well so you see me in your feed. So in this series of videos I have coming, I'm going to teach the strategy pretty much for free. I don't really care about monetary gain. I'm doing all right. So I'll also, if you guys can share this video to a friend, especially if you have friends who trade, if you can share this to them, that'll be great. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.